Hello everybody, Zoltan Videos here, and welcome back to Minecraft. Or, I guess it's not Minecraft anymore, I've got to get out of the habit of saying that. In the last episode, we saw how much I fail at redstone circuitry. But, in this episode, I, first of all, have made this a bit better. I've kind of made it look alright, I guess. Not perfect, of course, but alright, I'd like to say. And of course it's functional. If I can, huh, whatever. But, so yeah, in the last episode we made this, in case you forgot. But, you shouldn't forget. No. But in this episode we're going to be doing something a bit different, because I hope this time that we'll be able to do something useful. And in order to make sure that that happened, I've already made a few things for you. So, this is basically, what, this is the same thing, it's the same concept, except for on a big scale. Not really sure why I did this, I was just kinda bored, but, yeah, this, however, is something completely new. What happens is when, let's see, it's not getting that, so it should, what? Oh, that's the problem. So, this contraption that I made while you guys were not watching is basically what happens is the light is only on when it is nighttime. See, if I set the time to day, then it's off. And ta-da! So the way I did that is using a daylight sensor, which daylight sensors are little sensors that, well, obviously they're sensors, that they send a redstone pulse as long as it can, as long as there's sunlight, it will send a redstone pulse. And the strength of that redstone pulse is decided on how much light there is. And using a simple NOT gate that we talked about last episode, I can use that to make this, and just a little repeater, just a NOT gate and then a repeater, and it will light up the whole world. Yay. And so while you're off, I've been working on those things, so I have a little something to show you guys before we get into the actual making and the progress of these things. And so this episode, we're going to be working on stairs. So exciting, right? I know. But if I want to make something that you guys are actually interested in using, which my hope for this video and for this series is going to be, is that I make something that you can actually care about and something you can actually use. But if I'm just doing simple things like lights, there's not really much point of that. You have lava, glowstone, lighting, and a bunch of stuff that just isn't, that can be used with much more convenience in your real Minecraft world. And I'm doing this to help you guys in whatever this might help you with. So, as you can see, or as you probably noticed, I changed what I'm using for building material here, and the reason for that is that the best thing about a project is making it look good, in my opinion. And so, as you can see, I've put some stairs here, and those are going to be our stairs to going upstairs. I guess I'm not really sure how to put that. It's basically just what it is. So, in order to do this, we have to have a stairway like this, and what we need to do is we need to put... Dang it. Heck. Screw it all. So basically what you need to do is you have to have your stairs here, and then you have to have a sticky piston next to the stairs. And what this will do is we aren't pushing these ones in so that you can walk up. We're pushing the stairs out, which I don't know, maybe some of you are thinking that we might be pushing these parts in so you could just walk up it. But once I'm done with this, I can explain to you pretty easily. The only real reason, honestly, that I did not do this before the episode was just because otherwise I figured it would be a really short episode, and I mean, it's great. That's great and stuff, but I just thought it would be best to do a video that, takes some time. And so, I'm mainly just going to be talking. I guess I could be doing something more productive by talking about what I'm building. But basically what it is you press on the pressure plate, it will light up the redstone, and then the redstone will activate all of the pistons. That's what I'm working toward, at least. So if we do... first of all, in order to make sure that we have enough space, we need to bring it over here, or I guess we could just do this, and then this will be open for business, and we can do this. And so we need to be able to power every single piston here. So in order to do that, we just need to have a repeater, and the repeater will power this block, and the powered block will light up this redstone, and this redstone, and this redstone, and this redstone. And by doing that, you have just created a redstone chair, or a redstone stair. See? Or... ta-da! And as you can see, just 5 blocks, that's already run out of space. So in order to enlong that time, we can do this, or this. And what this will do is it will primarily send a tick to here, powering this block. And then while this block is being powered, then these 2 blocks will be waiting it out. And then once this block is powered out, this block will just be refreshing the power again, so it will make it last longer. And if I do that, if I do that, then I can walk all the way up and have some free time. So that's a great little tip to making sure it will last longer. And of course, aesthetic-wise, it can be difficult, considering if you stare at it, you can see the little goop there. But I find it a really cool design to keep it and just keep the pattern going. And by doing this, your staircase will be a little bit harder to notice. And by doing that, it will make it a bit harder to notice, so people will be able to not take as much time to focus on it. And it will not only give your wall a little depth, I think. Of course, I'm horrible at aesthetics, so this may just look horrible. Let's just check this out and see how it looks. But yeah, it'll just be like little cubby holes in your wall. And I don't know, yay or nay, I guess. I guess it's not the most beautiful thing, but it will make it a bit harder to notice your staircase. And now and that's a really simple little circuitry you can do, just as I just showed you. And by doing this, you can easily just... It doesn't take any real wiring. It just takes a little bit of redstone, 3 repeaters, and as many pistons as you need, really. And by doing that, you've just made a staircase that is going to be harder to notice than, just having it stick out here. Because, I personally have always had a bother just having these random logs just kind of sticking out, and it's always kind of bothered me. So by doing this, no more. You don't need this. You don't need this, and it'll just kind of blend it in and make it a lot easier to have your aesthetics without having this random staircase going up that doesn't look good at all. And it's just a horrible thing, in my opinion, to have a staircase just kind of popping out. And I mean, you can make it look good and everything. It's just it's never been a good thing for me, and that might just be me, but that's my opinion on this. And also, we're getting big into stairs today. This is gonna be a stairs episode. Stairs, 'cause we all love stairs, right? Actually, I'm not really sure if this is going to work out. This is just kind of like off the top of my head. Usually, from now on at least, I want to have a little bit of preparation before we get into stuff. Before I get into stuff, at least. So, but I have done this before, so it's not like completely new to me. But this is a basic 2x2 door, and this will just also kind of hide. It can also be anyway. It can be used to, hide a base in a mountain, or just hide a doorway in general. And it's always helpful to have those little aesthetic details that hide those tiny little things, and it will always help you to maximize your aesthetics, at least in my opinion. A lot of this is just my opinion. You don't have to trust a word I say. You can have your own ideas on things, but I'm just saying my opinion. This is nothing that you have to go by. This is just what I think. And if I can remember how to do this. Let's see. Oh my goodness. It's been a long time since I've done Redstone, which is one of the main reasons I'm not very good at it, is because I've never really, one, I've never really gotten into it, and two, I've just never really been good at it in the first place. But I did have what am I trying to say? I used to have a sorry. Once again, my brain not working. Brilliant, right? So, anyway, basically, this is such a failed recording. I doubt I'll even show this, but if I do, hooray! 'Cause logic. 'Cause I doubt I will after this miserable failure of an episode. I'm just not really into it right now. But anyway, what am I doing? I'm not even building this right, like, at all. You're supposed to put them back here, and then you'll have some more room, so you can do this. Because what we want is, first of all, we want both of these to be open. We want both of the pistons to be pushed in at all times, unless we press this pressure plate. That's the point of this, is when you press the pressure plate, these will go back and you can walk in. It's pretty simple, right? Except obviously I can't do it, so I don't know. Sorry, just a quick little cut. Probably didn't even notice, I hope at least. But I just wanted to make sure I knew that I could get this done before the episode times out. And if the episode does time out, then it's okay, because, oh well, I can just make a new video ending it up, and it'll be okay. But, yeah, so what you want to do is redstone here, and then ta-da! It's a lot easier than I was making it. We can study a bit more later, or in a previous episode, or in like a few seconds, but in case that doesn't happen, Zoltan's Olden videos, like, subscribe, dislike. Okay, guess I didn't need to freak out. I just made this a bit more aesthetically pleasing while you guys were away. But yeah, I totally freaked out there that I couldn't do a proper outro, or whatever you call it. I think it's an outro. But anyway, yeah. So, if I do this now, it shall work. I put pressure plates on this side to make it more aesthetically pleasing. I didn't actually do that, but I can if I want to. So, I'm actually going to do that right now. And now that I know what I'm doing, once again, I can actually do it in like 5 seconds. Why? Just kind of freaked out. Yeah, because that happens frequently. um, so yeah, basically, this is how you do it. Pretty simple, I feel. Don't know why I couldn't figure out how to do it, but I'm here and it's working again. So yeah, that was basically all I had to show off. So yeah, so a little intro to making your stairs and to making your house and your general life more redstone based. You've got your stairs, which I also like. Stairs also look really good with quartz stairs and quartz blocks. The only problem with quartz that I am going to warn you about is that it makes the green and the pistons stick out a lot more, and it's harder to conceal the fact that there's pistons there, which I guess isn't that big of a deal, but for some people it is. So for me, it was kind of aesthetically difficulty, difficult, difficult. I'm smart. But yeah, I found it a problem because it looked really weird, and that's why I changed from quartz to wood at the beginning of this episode when I was building it. So yeah, here you go, a little 2x2 door. I have an idea of what I'm going to be doing next episode, so it will be kind of like this with me reviewing a few things I built before making something with you guys. And I think that's what I'm going to be doing for a lot of my episodes, if not all of them. So I hope you guys like that system. If you don't, just feel free to comment, tell me how you think I should do it. I want to hear all of your ideas. If you have something to tell me, go ahead, tell me. I will be open to any ideas possible, because that's, I feel at least, is one of the greatest marks of a YouTuber, is to be able to listen and to know what you guys are thinking, because you are the reason I'm doing this. So yeah, if you have an idea, feel free to tell me. Please tell me. And yeah, I apologize if this was a very quiet episode. I had a few things on my mind, so it wasn't the most exciting episode, I bet, but I apologize for that, and I hope that I can have something to say next time. And it seems having nothing to say has always been a problem in my episodes, and I always say I'm going to fix it, but I never do. So, I apologize. I really will, and I really am trying to figure out something to say and something to talk about, but it just never seems to happen. And I truly do apologize for that. I really wish that there was something I could say, something that I could talk about to get you interested and to get you listening. But for now, it's just, I just have moments where I just can't think of anything. And I apologize for that, but I don't know, I guess there's no excuse. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Stairs and doors, stairs and doors. So from now on, I'm going to be trying to do stuff that you can implement into your Minecraft world, stuff like this lighthouse. But the problem with this lighthouse is it's not practical at all, because you have a huge thing covering over you, so you're blocking the sunlight anyway. So I personally feel like it's not very effective, I'm sure that somebody can figure out some way to make it effective, but that person is not me. And so, from now on, I'm going to try to make something that you guys will actually want to implement into your Minecraft world. And if not, then I'm sorry, I apologize, but there are times when I just want to, like, make something cool and not something practical. And I guess this is, there will be those times. And they will come and you'll know when they come. But, for now, I guess I'm just gonna have to sign off. I can't think of anything else to say except lots and lots of videos to come, hopefully. And if you're wondering, that's how I make it like a bunch of different lights going off at once. It looks pretty cool to get like just a bunch of pulses going around at different times, at multiple times at different times. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know. So yeah, as we look at the mesmerizing lights, I will see you guys next time. Please remember, it's always great to have a comment, a like, a dislike. Even dislikes, as I've already talked about, are amazing, and it tells me, oh yeah, I'm obviously doing something wrong, and I could easily be doing something better. And that's also why I like you guys to comment. Commenting is great. It's the best way for me to listen to you guys and know what you guys are talking about, which is why I always like to remind you before the end of every episode. And though that sign off may get kind of repetitive, and I might change it, who knows, but I always like to say it just because it simply says all of the things that I would love you guys to do. So, yeah. I don't know why I just had an explanation of why I like you guys to do what I tell you to do, but hey, all's well that ends well, I guess. Maybe. I don't I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Just see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, dislike, comment. Zoltan videos. Let's see if I can get in the center. Signing off. See you guys next time.